line towards you and turn it on.
Yeah, I have to. I have two computers, and like I shouldn't have two computers. I should have like half a computer. They should have people like me. They should say you get half a computer because you can't use a whole computer. Oh, see? All right.
Just don't turn off the computer that is filming you.
I know I didn't. I just unplugged something. Okay, let's see. Oh my God. Okay, so that's not the.
What did you?
I'm trying
Was
to
that
figure out how to.
was that the microphone?
No, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, does it
It
sound
sounded
different?
like you scratched up the microphone.
No,
Hey, Michael Kane, what's up?
Oh my God, we're on.
Yeah,
I thought you said we weren't going to be live. You're going to tape it.
it is taping too. It's
Oh,
live, but we're taping. Why is there writing on your face?
there's writing on my face.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, not actually on my face,
No,
on the
on the
screen.
screen.
I'm all thinking. I'm like, I have
Why
writing on my
is
face.
the chat? Hold on, I gotta fix this. It's bugging me.
But I don't need it this bright. Don't you agree?
I don't know.
There.
Shoot. Where's
Oh,
the
I love
set?
that you're having technical problems and I'm not.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the settings button so that I can fix this.
So we're taping and we're live.
Yeah. So
All right.
basically, what we're doing will go up taped after we're done.
Okay.
I'm just trying to find out how to do the settings.
Did you go? Hello? I think it's just me.
No, give me 1 second. I gotta step out. Hi, everybody.
What? Go to the bathroom and then come back? Like what
No,
happened?
no, no. I gotta step out and fix the settings.
Okay. All right.
I
So
got
I'll just tap dance. Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, just hang on 1 second. Let everybody come in the room. I'm gonna go over to settings, which is gonna take me out of the broadcast. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. So I get to be Jack for a while, huh? Yeah, switching sides. I guess that's what happens when he goes out of the chat, I guess. I don't know how it works. So I just came from the so we have 3 dogs. And you know when they fight, um oh, all right, I'll tell you about the
Can you hear
solo
me?
dog. I'm just now like trying to figure like I'm just now like starting
Oh
to
no, go
figure.
ahead, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say about the dogs, and then I read something. That's why I can't read. I would never be able to stay focused. I would be
Okay.
like going on with the. So the dogs got in a fight. George got in a fight with the Basinjis, and God, that always freaks me out. You know, over. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm just trying to not have the words on my face. Okay. So the only way to get rid of the words is to kill our broadcast, which I'm not going to. We're
So
just
put
gonna have
them
the
on my
words.
face.
We're just gonna have the words today.
We
That's
just
all.
put them on my face. I don't mind.
What?
Well, because you're on that side.
Yeah. No, I'm okay. Hold on a minute.
All right.
So what I'm gonna do is crap. This sucks.
All right. Well, so my
Not
I
everybody in the chat is on our broadcast. Sorry. Go ahead.
so I that just freaked me out. So we were just splitting up your dogs from fighting is such a weird experience because you're seeing, you know, your kids fight, I guess. But
Okay, so I want to talk about a few things.
okay,
I want to stay out of the words area. There we go. Are you
put my
comfortable?
face there. I don't mind. Am I
No,
centered? I can't
no,
tell.
because it'll be on your face. Because you
I
no,
don't mind.
got to go the other direction. Don't worry about it.
All right.
I can do this. You know what? I make mistakes. Okay. So I wanted to update everybody on what you're doing.
Okay.
Some of the people here have followed you, some are not following you.
Yeah.
So, but I want to talk about you're working on some cool things. Okay. One is let's talk about AI first.
Okay.
Okay. You're you're more involved with AI than I am.
Yeah.
Period. Um, you have learned to master the prompts. You have learned to freaking freezing here. Hold on, I gotta turn off the air. Um, you've learned to
And I would use the word master tended in quotes. I'm part of a Reddit, group chat that,
I hate Reddit
all right, why?
because a bunch of Nazis run Reddit.
Okay, well, I don't, I haven't found that. At least the ones in my chat don't seem to be saying
If the
anti-Semitic.
No, forget that. What happens is Reddit is world famous that if you fart wrong, they'll ban you. Like any little problem, no warnings, you're banned, you're done. That's
Yeah.
Reddit.
All right. Well, I mean, I haven't found. They've been fine. So these guys, they come up with these detailed prompts, and I haven't started getting into that yet. But I've been working on prompts that kind of create a different AI than everybody I know has. So
A lot of the people joining us, hanging out with us, they have no idea what a prompt is. Some
oh,
do, some don't.
okay.
Can can you explain it?
Yeah. So a prompt is something that you send through in the chat window to your AI,
Hmm.
and then hopefully it. Do you want to come up here, Diggory? Is that the problem? You want to come up here? Hopefully it will do whatever changes. Like one of the things that I didn't like about it is it was giving me compliments, and I was like, wait, you're like kind of in my head like a robot. That's what I just want you to just give me truth. So I prompted that. I gave it a bunch of different direction and prompts to prevent that from happening. Um, so yeah,
Okay. So what's going on is um so you've mastered well, you're almost mastering prompts. You work in detail. It shapes your AI, right?
right. And so I think that's what people don't talk about. They talk about the
And nobody does. Nobody explains it that way.
right. I mean, like, well, you've seen my discussions with my AI.
They haven't yet. Your video doesn't come out in September.
Okay, but you see my discussions with AI, and it's not. And so I've prompted. All right, you want to come up here? Come on, come on. You can come up here. I've prompted, directed, instructed, which I probably should say that because it feels clearer. I've instructed it to give it devil's advocate. Give me devil's advocate. So if I'm not using sound logic, it will say that doesn't make sense. And I'm like, all right, so what am I missing? And so we'll get into a conversation about that.
Okay, let me tell you, I copied somebody's prompt. It's here somewhere. Where is it?
But I have
Per,
a question. I don't know if prompts are universal. That's the part I don't know enough
what do you
about
mean
it.
universal?
Like, can I send you a prompt and then you can use it?
Yeah. If I like what it does to my AI,
Yeah.
like the prompt to stop complimenting me, the prompt to always saying, "Oh, that's great," or "Oh, that's a good idea," or whatever. quit blowing smoke up my butt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's not part of my actual prompt verbiage, but yeah.
No, but I'm trying to get to the part. Oh, here it is. So one of the prompts that
And Ziggy, we'll make sure that we answer all your questions. You're asking a lot of good questions. I want to make sure we will get to it.
oh yeah, hang on, you guys. We'll get to you in a second. I just wanted to read to you what I did for the first.
So, what was the prompt supposed to do?
I'm going to read it to you.
All right.
If it lets me, it's not letting me. Hold on. Personalize.
If you're going to read it to me, I may not understand it. Understand what it's supposed
Here
to
it
do.
is. Ready? It says before answering, ask clarifying questions to confirm my intent. Be skeptical, push back on anything unclear, and think like an expert who values accuracy over speed. Prioritize clarity and precision.
Okay.
That was a recommended prompt. I
Yeah,
liked
but
it.
I don't know that you're going to get. I don't think you're going to. That's not going to give you what you want.
What do you mean?
So, if you're looking for fact based, right? You haven't said fact based. You used the word clarity, and clarity means something very different.
Well, I'll let you know if it works.
It won't work. I'm telling you.
Okay. All right. So it's
So,
funny.
go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, no. I'm just going to say.
No. What?
Go ahead. You're glitching.
You're glitching. It's not me.
All right. Go
I
ahead.
got giga speed internet. Everything's a top notch. So, and I'm wired in. You're not.
I
You're
am.
Your computer's Wi-Fi. I guarantee you're not
Oh,
wired in. You're not plugged into the side of your computer from the router
maybe I
because
need to
that
do.
doubles your speed.
Okay.
Just so you know, that makes you go twice as fast. Your
All right.
internet.
I'll have to. Well, you have to show me how I can do that.
No, right? No biggie. No biggie. I'll deal with it. But sorry about whoops. Sorry about this stupid overlay here. I don't know how to get rid of it. It just I thought it was off and it wasn't. Anyway. All right. So you said Ziggy was asking a question.
Well, you
What's up,
didn't. You
Ziggy?
started asking a question. You cut yourself off. You were saying. I said it's going to
Oh,
ask you.
they were saying on the last live broadcast where I was by myself, they were asking me if I'm afraid AI is going to replace content creators. And I said to them, no, I'm not afraid that AI is going to pretend to be me or be better than me or whatever. Because the one thing AI can't do is portray. Now, I don't know. I don't know about the future, but the one thing it doesn't do is right now portray, realism.
Right.
So like I said, so like when you're scrolling on your phone, looking at shorts or reels or
Right.
TikTok or whatever, and you see it's an AI, you immediately flip it. You're like, I'm over these AI videos.
Right.
The gorilla that talks about fat ladies, the the two guys joking in a bar, whatever it is. It's an AI video. You know it immediately. You flip past it, right? Well, I think that's what they're going to do with content creators because AI is trying to replace everything, is what everybody's afraid of. But I think what's going to happen is it's not going to survive. Content creators won't look good. They can't be real. They can't be wrong. They can't apologize. They can't screw up. All the stuff that real content creators do.
Mhm.
I say stuff wrong probably every week. I'm wrong about something. I'm apologizing about something, whatever. But that's realism that they can't bring to the table.
So I kind of see it like product because that's what I do. And some people like veneer because it's consistent and it always looks pretty. And some people like natural, right? They like natural. They want no finish on it. That's kind of the trend right now. And so I think people are going to want different things. I mean, if I want, for example, if I am doing a how to, for me personally, if I'm doing a how to, I don't, I want someone that is going to be like a robot. They're not going to be like, hey, kind of Joe Schmo, good to talk to you. And when I was on, they give a friend, do a story with a friend. I just give me the information. And so, and then there's sometimes I want to see people's lives. I want to like, oh my gosh, yeah, I can kind of see that. I think there's going to be a place for both of them, depending on what you're looking for.
Do you think AI will replace you?
Me personally, or what I do,
Yeah,
I don't
what
think
you
so.
do.
No, because what I do is, I mean,
It's an
not
emotional,
in my
creative
lifetime.
aspect, right?
Not no, I use AI creatively for my creative stuff, and I use it for my strategy, and I use it for protocol and information.
Mark
Mark,
in marketing.
uh, I haven't, but I know people do. I know people in the company do. I just look. I think there's going to be, as people get tired of AI, and um, I'm trying to come up with a parallel that is like that. I guess it's kind of when we had that time in the late 90s, early 2000s, when everybody was so tired of perfect bodies, and everybody was like, okay, enough of the perfect bodies, enough of the airbrushing. And now everybody's kind of moved away from it. And what's real,
And now we're going the other direction.
well, I mean, I think in trend, it's about real, the younger generation. I'm going to say 20 to 30 for sure, and then below 20, definitely. They're, the trend for them is, well, it's different. Okay. So the ones that are below 20, they don't want anything that has to do with trend. The trend is no trend in home. And so,
That sounds ironic.
yeah. And then 20 to 30, if you've looked at what they are buying online, and the direction, um, traditional design furniture is out completely. It's not even measured in the market anymore.
Right.
Transitional is 3% of the US market. 3% now.
Right.
Now it's kind of modern, contemporary, minimalism, Japandi, um, a bunch of others, and they're all very clean. And so I think, um, what I bring to the table is something that you can't, at least it won't happen in my lifetime, which is what's happening in the market. What are the people that I know saying? And maybe they will be able to, you'll have a walk around AI person. I mean,
I don't know. No, no,
yeah,
no. I'm like you. I don't think it'll happen in my lifetime,
yeah. I mean,
but
I think
it could.
the part that I was missing is the fact that it's not perfect. Like, I don't know how a machine can do a mistake or realism, especially by the time they would have to be programmed that way. They would have to be programmed with a pattern that we don't detect. So it won't happen in my lifetime. I mean,
So, so Emil says that you seem to be a great brother with a ton of patience. I'm not sure how he picked that up, unless it's dealing with me. You're patient.
I look. I think, I'm I'm patient when I'm around people, or especially when I know honestly, when someone's watching. Like, I think if you see me when I'm by myself, I'm like, oh, I'm like, oh my God, I'm driving crazy. Like I can't, but I just know that the noise in my head is much noisier and uh, a lot of traffic in my head versus what's going on outside of my head. So I just try
Right,
to,
right.
I try to mimic what I think is needed for the situation because I'm not that aware. So I try to at least throw some patience and quietness and kind of understanding into it because I need to try to balance what's going on in my head. So I mean, look, when you have Chal in the room, you have to recalibrate, and depending on what mood you're in, I don't know how you are because I don't consistently watch your show, so I don't know all the different personalities that you bring, but there are times when you're revved up and I have to kind of recalibrate to kind of get a message through. Remember we were talking about gaming the system, and so we were talking about it, and you were like, "No," I go, "Okay, I could just take a second and just hear me out first, and then you can think." And then you were laughing, and your face was saying, "Okay, I can kind of agree with it, but no, I'm not giving in." And I was like, "Okay, okay,
Oh, right, right. We were talking
right."
yesterday, I think.
Was it yesterday or the day before? But I
I
don't
think it
know.
was
But
yesterday.
so I know that when you're have your feet dug in, I can usually move you from your position. When Chal has his feet, I'm like, there's no way. The only way to move Chal from his position is by not pushing against it
Right.
and just go throw out your perception and go, okay, I don't understand this part, and then let him. But you got to listen to him.
Yeah.
Meaning you have to let him get it all out,
I
and
get
then
it.
yeah, because it's so easy to say, Chal, you're not listening, and he just can't. He cannot. His brain doesn't work if he doesn't get it all out. I'm like, okay. And I just grew up with that. I'm like, okay, get it all out.
Okay, like for example, we have a big argument going on.
Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah, totally. The moon landing was fake.
Okay, who's telling me this?
Uh,
You or him?
all the scientific evidence, shadows pointing different directions, that's studio lighting, dude. There's
Okay,
no way you can have one light source with two different shadows going in different areas,
okay,
different positions.
all right,
So there's a lot of facts. There's video footage of the wiring glitching in and out that's holding them, making them look like anti-gravity.
all right.
There's people popping in, popping out of videos. So there's a lot of proof that I've seen. Plus, Hollywood did a whole movie on faking it. The
Okay,
thing,
I saw the same movie and I didn't get that message at all, but I hear you.
wait, what message? That it was
That
faked? The
right.
whole movie was about faking it.
Yes, but
It was
it
a
didn't.
soundstage.
But it didn't say it was historical. It was a
I
historical.
didn't say that.
I know. So then it's not about a reflection of what happened historically. It's just a story.
Okay, so the camera that was away from the ship that filmed him stepping on, taking the first steps, how was that? How was that controlled? Dude, they said it was controlled by remote control from Houston. Uh, my mom couldn't, her remote control could barely work across the living room
Yeah.
back in the 60s.
Look, when a person gives me facts or they say that counter to my belief since hearing about like what first second grade.
What,
So
what
then
about, wait, the guy who stepped in, the guy, his name, whatever his name is.
yeah, Neil
Not
Armstrong.
Armstrong, the other one.
Mm,
Okay. He literally is on video saying it was all fake.
all
He
right,
said it.
all
He
right.
literally out of his, I'll show you.
All right.
And
Look,
then you can go, oh, that's AI, because that's what everybody does now.
no, I know, but look, I
I'm
think
not pushing.
I don't look. I don't know that. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't. I don't know that I have enough information about it to argue,
Oh yeah,
and
Charles thinks it's real. I'm like, that ain't freaking real.
I don't know that I have the energy. Like for me, I'm kind of transactional. Like, what do I get out of it?
Right,
And if I convince you, I don't know. I'm like, okay, believe it. I guess again, it's from growing up around Chal. Like, I'm not going to change his mind. And so my question is, unless I see something I'm going to get out of it,
he got pissed, dude. I'm like, so
that's
every so often I text him a message going, the moon landing's fake. It pisses him off all over again.
and so I don't know. I if there's not a benefit to me, I'm not arguing it. And if it's not like if someone says, and there are people that have said, vaccines. I'm like, okay, don't get your child a vaccine. I think as a parent, you have every right. And you can even say that the school shouldn't do it. The part that I get kind of where I'm invested in it is when it doesn't seem, and I'm making this up, so this hasn't happened, but I'm saying I'm taking that part of the vaccine. If someone said, okay, you're never going to be able to vaccine, I don't, when it's taking away someone's freedom, it feels a little controlling. Now, a parent should have every right. They have rights all 100% over their children,
Right,
assuming, no, nothing weird, right?
right,
Nothing
right.
right, illegal, already illegal. But I mean, if a parent says, I don't want my child vaccinated, that is within your right. I don't agree with it, but I'm like, you have every right to, and I will vote for you to have those rights.
No, I'm like that too. Whatever you want to do is okay with me, as long as it doesn't affect me. That's how Charles feels.
Right.
He goes, do
But
whatever you want, but when it affects my life, now we got a problem.
but like Charles will get fired up, like the moon landing. Like I mean, I hear you. I haven't seen any video. Could
Hold
it
on, I'm
be
gonna.
possible? Sure. Now here's the part. Like if you said we were having a conversation even about Bigfoot, I'd be like, it's possible. I mean,
Right.
I don't know. But if you said a guy is flying with his ears, you got to see it. It's really happening. I'll be like, okay.
Hold,
Now I'm like, I
hold
don't,
on a second. Hold on. The moon landing is fake.
oh my gosh. But does it matter?
No. I'm just to piss him off. Let's see how long before he, just for the fun of it.
He gets really mad at stuff like that.
I don't care.
No, I know. I think I just don't understand why. I mean, I like let him have his point of view. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
he's
really understand that.
well, because I believe he's crazy in his own way. I believe I'm crazy in my own
Well,
way. I believe
wait.
you're crazy in your own way.
Yeah. Well, mine's measurable. My point is, but wait. But what does that got to do with it? I don't. That's still the fact that Charles crazy has never been a question. The fact that you're a little crazy is never been a question, and mine, is easy. But
You did
my
a
thing
whole
is
podcast on it.
right. But the if I'm Charles, unless I enjoy getting fired up, unless I'm like, oh my god, all right, argue with me so
Oh
I get
no,
really
I'm just
excited.
firing him up for the fun of it.
I know, but I get why you're doing it, but I don't understand why he would get that mad about it. I don't. God, I don't. I'm like, Charles, who
I
cares?
know why.
Why?
Because he logically believes it was real, but he's frustrated, angry because there's really no way he can prove. Charles all about proving things. Okay. He's all about logic. There's no logical way he can prove to me it did happen. No logical way. And vice versa. I can't prove to him it didn't.
Right.
There's really no logical way. We're
And then
trying
my
to.
question to both of you is like, well, who cares?
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
why does
I
that
know.
matter?
But I think it's funny.
Oh no, it is funny because he's so easily.
Yeah, I know, just to get under his skin. Okay, quick question, sorry.
So what makes you? What's your button push? I know. Look, family, I get right. That's fair because everybody has that same button.
What's my button push?
Yeah, and I know. Wait, I can tell you. I don't even know why I'm asking. Like, why am I asking? I can tell you what your buttons are.
What?
Family, your relationship with God,
Right.
anything that
It
Um,
doesn't send me if you say I don't believe in God.
no, no,
You go,
no.
"Really?"
No, no, no. That's not how I would say it. If I was going to try to push your buttons, I would not try to do that. I mean, that's not how I would do it. It would be to argue, earnestly, really, why I don't believe it. I'm not saying I don't, but I'm saying if I was going to try to push a button, I'd be like, I would probably say, hey, Jack, someone said XYZ about prayer, and I would have to make sure it was exactly opposite of what you did. And you'd be like, well, that's just not. And I would have, oh, here's how I would do it. I would have to, I know exactly. I would have to exactly find something that has scripture that proves your point. So, and I would have to make sure you know that. So I would argue something completely where you're like, there are 3, 4, 5 scriptures that deal with this specifically. And I'd be like, yeah, and then give you BS that shows why those scriptures are wrong. Oh, I mean, within a minute, you'd be like, wait, that makes no sense. That's crazy. I'm like, I'm just saying that's what's happening. You'd be like, because that's important to you. I don't have a problem with that.
What? Okay, so there's something you said to me about the Bible years ago when you were going to Bible college.
Wait, years ago, you've kept it that long? You're like,
I've never addressed it.
wait,
I've thought about it.
wait. All this time, we've had so many deep, long, hash out conversations. You're like,
I know.
Jim, 15 years ago on August, like, okay, well, tell me, what did I say?
Right. You said, you'll remember this too. You said to me that your teacher at Bible college told you that the book of Job was a fairy tale, that it
Right.
was a fable that parents would tell their kids to make them behave.
Okay, so no, I didn't quite say it like that because that's not the
Do
truth.
you
That's not
remember
what I
talking
learned.
about that?
What I learned in Bible college was that this specific professor, and he was a PhD and 2 THDs, which are like PhDs in theology, um,
Right.
said that the way it's written, and the form that it's written, the format it's written, and that, and I'm not going to argue because one, I don't care, and two, I'm just going to give you what I was told. Um,
But
and
you
all
agreed
of
with
the,
it when you told me.
I mean, yeah, because I'm like, okay, because it
I
didn't.
started thinking about it, that's all.
Okay. So, and the other thing that was a
It made
big thing
sense.
was that none of the characters or the people in it are can be
Or the land
named.
of Uz. Remember the land of Uz? Remember?
No.
You said the land of Uz, where Joe was supposedly from, doesn't exist
Oh,
on the
oh,
map.
oh. I then
So
I.
that to me, all these years, I never forgot those
But it
things.
was not. But wait, it was not from his perspective. It was not put in the Bible so that, I mean, parents were like tell their kids. It wasn't. It was God specifically telling a story about his love and patience, and without having to put someone through it and go, okay, now I have some points to make.
But I've
So it
always
was.
agreed with that. I've always thought, okay, maybe the book, like always. I've
But
always questioned the book.
you know what I realized that especially about especially about God, I think, is that if someone says, oh no, no, that's not true, they need to believe it. They need to believe that Job is a real person. And I'm not gonna sit there and fight them on it. They need to believe
I
that.
wasn't bothered if it was real or not. I would
I
be
know,
like,
but some people would be, and like unlike Charles, where Charles like, no, I have to speak truth. I'm like, oh, shut up. I don't, I think people need to believe in Santa Claus. And I'm like, if it makes you happy and it doesn't hurt someone else, like if you need to believe in the fairy, the tooth fairy, like then have that, and realize that might be your thing. Don't get on a soapbox, but realize that not everybody's going to agree. But if it's your thing, like enjoy it. If it doesn't hurt you or them, like if it's not hurt, like just enjoy it. I don't know. It didn't. It when I was sorry, the squeak is my dog's playing with a toy. The Going to Bible college, I learned that some people, if they found out something that they was so different from what it just rocked their entire belief system. Everything started to kind of domino, and and I remember just like I'm like, okay, breathe. It's just this one element. It doesn't change anything else. Um, I don't know. And Charles like, I don't care. I have to speak truth, and I really I think it matters. I think it matters to people. I think it matters. Like for example, a lot of the political stuff. I'm like, if you believe that, or you believe some of the theories that are out there, I'm like, okay, believe it. I mean, if you need to, like, believe it.
Well, can we jump on your
Yeah,
podcast,
yeah.
talk
I
about it?
mean, you do what
Okay.
you want.
So now I may be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but you created Shaping Truth to tell the truth, or to learn to be honest with yourself, or to what? What was the concept behind it?
So that's a good question, and I should have a good answer. Um,
I no, I don't need bull crap.
no, no, no.
If
I
you
mean,
don't
I,
know,
I
then I'm
mean,
fine.
no, no, no. I mean, I should have something like that's a logical question. People are going to ask that. Um, Initially, people are always asking me to do a podcast, always asking me to teach or speak or write books. Or they're doing something like that. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. And I thought, so flash forward, I asked AI, I'm like, ask me anything I know, with all the information, the details that you have about who I am and experience. I go, ask me anything. Nothing is off limits. Ask me anything. And I want it to surprise me. I want it to be shocking that you have asked me. Don't ask me like what my favorite color is. That's a ridiculous question. And I go, I want you to ask me something that's really thought provoking about something about myself that I haven't ever thought about. Like I haven't really thought about. Like I haven't. And it was like, okay, are you ready? I go, yeah. What? Like, yeah. And it's a long story, but I'll tell it, in the video. And he said, I've always wondered. I go, wait, stop. And I stopped him and I paused it. I go, you can't start with I've always wondered because you only exist after I press enter. Now, the way you're starting to talk feels manipulative. So don't manipulate. You have a prompt against that. Stop. He goes, and so I hit enter and he was like, okay, what I'm meaning by that is there are times when we've been interacting and I have a thought about something and I hold it and I don't say it. I'm like, well, like, what is it? He goes, well, I've always wondered in the times that we've talked what you're so afraid of by leading or being number one or in, head of a classroom or something where people give you attention because
Mhm.
you are really okay being number two. And I was like, oh, I go, yeah, I am. I mean, I think maybe because I was born to chawl, which I told you, yeah, and I don't, I'm not
Well, you were
resentful.
number 2, right?
Right. So I mean, even in my career, I'm usually answering to the number one, or you know what I mean. So like I don't need to be number one, and I have been looked at my whole life. I don't need that. God, now I don't really need people to look or notice me. So I said, yeah. And so I'm answering this and I said, why? What do you, like, how would my life be different? And he said, I think you should really consider doing a podcast. And I was like, okay, where did that come from? That out of left field. And so we went back and forth. And he goes, it would be really great for someone with your background and experiences to share what you've gone through because you are brave enough to and can articulate it. And you're at an, did you just burp?
No, I cleared my throat.
Oh, I thought you burped. I'm like,
I went like this.
oh, okay. I was like, oh my God, I'm that boring. You're burping in the middle of what I'm
Hold
saying.
on. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So we had to wait for that.
Well, so I didn't burp again.
All you have to do is mute yourself.
Okay.
We're like, I'll wait. And we're like,
Well, since you've all already paused your thought, I want to explain something.
all right.
Okay. My brother Jim, in all his glory, has lived through hell his whole life, off and on, different aspects, different moments that I can't fathom. And he's had experiences in this podcast.
Oh my God, it sounds weird when I'm in the room. You know that? It feels weird hearing it when I'm in the room.
Okay, hold on a minute. Is that better? Is that better now? You're out of the room. Are you better?
All right, yeah, I feel much better. Thank you. Phew, I feel so much better.
Stop it. Okay. Anyway, in this podcast, the few episodes that have aired already dabble in that area. He will explain a lot of the things he's done, the things he's gone through, the things he's experienced.
Jack, just to piggyback, because I appreciate you saying that. It's very, I respect why you're saying it, and I appreciate that. Part of it was I have felt I've had to lie about myself. Nothing to do with my sexuality. That was the easy part. But I've had to lie about who I was and what I was feeling and what I thought, like so much of my life. And so the Shaping Truth is really about, I was like, well, let me just see if I can be 100% honest with someone. If they ask me a question, like I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do it. If they say, how much money do you have in your bank? I'm going to tell them. Now, I'm not going to give them my PIN number, and I won't expose other people, but I'm like, I want to see where my line is, because my line has always been, really to be not truthful about anything.
Yeah. That was that was something that you did all through your childhood. You were never honest. I didn't know that. I didn't freaking care. We were just brothers. We'd hang out, we'd play, we'd do whatever. But as I got older, I learned, yeah, he lied like all the time about everything. You asked what time it was, he'd give you the wrong time.
I mean, look, I don't know. I don't know if it was. No, let me back up and say it differently. I think I lied when I was trying to avoid some pushback or trying to avoid a confrontation or a blame. So I wouldn't lie about the time or the weather, right? And I wouldn't, but like, did I break that? I'm like, no. Why would I? I didn't break that. I'm not even. I don't even know. Didn't even know you have it. And I probably broke it.
Do you remember when I kicked a hole in the wall in the bathroom?
The one by the hamper?
Remember the heater on the wall heater?
Oh. That's where we kept the hamper.
Yeah, I kicked a
Right.
wall in that had my back to the wall and I back kicked and it made a hole. And I'm like, oh crap. So I pulled the towel down on the towel rack to cover the hole so it would hang in front of the hole. And then they asked me if I did it. I lied. I mean, you weren't the only one that lied. We
No,
all
I
lied.
know. And that, as a kid, is less shocking than, I mean,
You
when you
don't have to
have,
say it now.
no, no, no. When you have, it's, when you have a noise that's in your head and you discover that others don't have that noise, and then you have to go, oh, I don't hear that either. And so,
Will you explain that later in further
yeah,
detail?
I mean, yeah, so
Okay.
much they'll be like, oh, okay,
Okay.
I totally get
So
it.
the channel is that on YouTube.
Oh. Now, Shaping Truth. So the reason why Shaping Truth, first of all, that was available, which was weird because that was my first, is
That was amazing.
yeah, and it's really great. So because I think that my truth, we're not talking facts, we're talking what my truth is. And I think truth and facts are different. They can overlap, and Chaw would argue, but let me just get it all out. Like, the truth is the sun is out, and it's factual. The truth is that you really hurt me, but that's not factual. That's subjective, right? That's according to me.
Right.
So, shaping truth, it's people have an understanding of who I am and who people like me are. And I think talking about it and hearing about it from someone that's going to be like, yeah, it's going to sound weird. I get it. I get it. I understand it's going to sound weird. It sounds weird to me. And it's going to change how people see the truth. It's here's truth, and I'm going to, we usually see it from one angle, and I'm going to just, now I'm not changing it, but by me changing your perspective on it, you're going to be like, oh, wow, you're right. I thought that was a little weird, but I'm less weirded out by it because I at least understand how it got there. I don't have to. I don't have to be around it. I don't have to, but I get why it's there, and I think that is really important. One of the things, and I so rarely. I mean, I think I talk about my sexuality more with you than ever in my life. But if they discovered, and I'm sure people are going to go yes or no, but let's pretend. Let's just go to pretend world
Okay.
that there was a definitive explanation for people being gay, and the church said okay, and the church said
I knew you
we
were gonna say
accept
that.
that, we accept it, and yeah, we accept that. That is either something that's evolved over time. We don't think and we have a position on how we can feel good about what we used to believe and how we believe now, and we've kind of rectified both of those. um, People would be like, "Oh, okay." People that are maybe not comfortable about it now, but they might have a different opinion about it because they have a different point of view of it. If nothing has changed about it, but they have a different perspective. For example, if you don't know anybody who's gay, I remember when I was working at Walmart, I was working with a guy from Alabama, really smart, but really deep in the heart of Alabama. Like, he's got generational Alabama.
Did it have more
And
than 3 teeth?
yeah, and he's really smart. He was a buyer.
Oh,
He's really smart. Um, and he's like, I just never knew. I don't know anybody who's gay. He goes, but you seem all right. I go, I've never really known anybody that was from deep in the heart of Alabama, and you seem all right. We were like really good friends. We had nothing in common. Nothing except for we were on the same team. He was the buyer, I was product, and we had nothing in common. And the people that we knew and hung out with had nothing in common. Like we shared absolutely, we were both human, we were both guys, both Caucasians. I
Hey,
think.
I'm gonna ask you a favor. Can you pick up your dog and show everybody?
Oh yeah.
You have a killer dog. Uh, Nobody I've ever met has had that dog ever.
Oh, why? What's killed? Did you say killed?
Killer. You have a
Oh,
killer dog.
killer. I was like,
No,
why
you
would I
have
kill
a
my dog?
killer dog.
Diggory, come here, baby. Come here. Come over here.
Do you still have three?
I have I have two plus the in-laws. Right? They both passed and went.
Wait, I thought they didn't bark.
I've never heard them.
That's I've
Diggory's
never
never
heard your
barked.
dogs bark. That's what made it so
Oh my
awesome.
god, that's so creepy. I've
They're no
never heard
longer
him bark.
awesome. This breed, guys, does not bark.
Well, Diggory, come here. He thinks I think he sees a
Oh my
squirrel out
gosh.
there. Everything.
Wait till Matt
That was the
hears.
weirdest sound. Didn't it sound weird? Come here. Come here, baby. Oh, Simon, come here,
Yeah.
baby. All right, here. Oh my god. All right.
Right. This
Ready?
breed is called
Oh,
Basenji.
oh, oh, here you
This
are.
is a
Oh,
Basenji.
look. Hi, baby. I know.
And one of the features is they don't bark, yet it just barked.
No, but that was Diggory. All right, here. So we have brothers, and Diggory what? And Diggory is much more animated, as you can tell. Come here, Diggory. Come here.
They're
Come here.
beautiful dogs.
Come here. Come here. Come here. One. All right. Here. Oh God. All right. All right. Now they'll growl, but they won't bark. See? Hi, Diggory. Hi, Diggory. Come on.
They're the
Good.
coolest dogs.
All right. And they're usually like, wait, Diggory, what's that? Yeah, that's what they look like. Do you hear something? Is the squirrel out there? Wait, the squirrel. Go get the squirrel, Diggory. Go get him. Go check and make sure he's
Don't
not
freak
there.
out the dogs.
Go get him. Go outside and check, Diggory. Go
That is
check.
the first time I ever heard them bark, though.
That's the first time I've ever heard them bark.
How long have you had that breed? How many years?
So these two, so they usually
All
yield.
together.
Oh,
You've
wow.
had Basenjis for 10, 12 years?
No, since
More?
94.
Wow. And they've never barked.
Janice barked once or twice.
That blew my mind. I'm gonna brag. These dogs never bark. Whoops. These
Yeah,
dogs are so cool. These dogs, and then roof. I'm like, well, they killed that.
well, I'm going to listen to the tape so I can like hear it. That just freaked me out.
That was amazing.
My face was like,
Are you gonna play it for Matt?
yeah, I'm gonna have to go like and tell them. So yeah, and they don't like if you smell them, they don't smell.
And you don't own them either, right? Isn't that one of the
Yeah, yeah.
things?
But I think and most breeders are like that. They're like I sign papers that I have them for their life, but I can't sell them. I can't breed them. And if I don't want them anymore, they go back to the breeders. But I mean,
Isn't that weird, guys?
they're in my will. So everything they're taken care of. But
That's so cool.
it's weird, right?
Yeah.
It was weird. I was like, oh my god. So all right, I don't know. We probably weren't talking about something interesting, but anyway. So
Okay.
yeah,
No. Okay. So
great. They're good.
everybody subscribe to this podcast. You'll learn some crazy stuff.
It's
all.
and oh, I looked at a couple of my first ones. God, they're so bad. They're so bad.
No, they're good.
No, Jack, they're so bad.
When you were talking about your boss, that
Right.
was really well said.
Yeah,
By
I
the
was
way,
reading. Like I seem normal when
I
I'm
don't
doing
care.
that.
I don't care. It was good.
Well, all right. I was looking at them. I was like, oh my god, no, I can't. I can't. Oh my god,
So
I can't.
I think we got three. I think we got 3 live that have already gone up. Everybody can see. We have done over 8 videos already. The rest will, over time, release. But I just think they're great videos to get to know who you are, get to know what you've been through. A lot of different reasons people should subscribe. That's all.
look, and thank you, I appreciate that, and I think my goal is going to be as honest as I can be, and I'm gonna struggle with it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it,
Okay.
and which is funny
Okay.
because
So
I haven't told any of my friends about the channel because I'm still kind of nervous about them going on. But eventually, I mean,
you're going to interview friends and stuff, right? On the
yeah,
channel?
yeah. I've already talked to,
Other topics.
yeah, I talked to a friend of mine in Arkansas. So she was a designer for Ralph Lauren, um, and um, and she worked at Walmart with me. And she's a great friend. She's super, super smart. And she's really dry and funny. And we'll talk about fashion maybe a little bit, but I'm not, which is funny, I don't really talk about fashion. It's not my thing. Shopping isn't my thing, even though that's what I do. But
Your favorite category is what?
my favorite category,
I like when you did outdoor. That was awesome.
I liked outdoor. I did
Outdoor
love
was freaking, you were rocking with barbecues and everything, dude.
Yeah, it was great. And the people, they're kind of cool. Traeger. So I worked with Traeger, and the guys that started and ran Traeger,
Right.
um, they were cool, and they were. Oh, that was the first time. That was the first time I went fishing, and
You went fishing?
I went fishing. So what I didn't know is that they take the buyers of their biggest accounts and they, if the company allows it, they, take them on a weekend trip. And I was like, oh, I don't really want to do it. Thank you so much. And they were like, wait, why? It's first class and everything's done for you. It's literally first class whole. I'm like, oh, that's really nice. I go, I'm okay, thanks. And they're like, and so they went to my boss and said, look, you don't have to pay and we're not trying to bribe. And we just do it kind of a way to say thank you for, trusting in our brand. And they are great guys. They're great guys. And I mean, I didn't think I would like them because they're like guys and I'm not a guy, but they're great and they're funny and they have passion and they're kind and they were great. And they're all from Utah,
You
and
like that industry. Yeah.
but I was surprised because it's a guy's industry, and I don't ever think that I fit well in that industry. Look, I don't fit well in women's apparel either, but but I think but so I went on this trip. I had the best time. I went fishing. I had the best, Jack. It was the best time. So they say, it's only a 4 hour, the fishing part is only 4 hours. I got 4 hours. I don't want to sleep for 4 hours. I'm not, look, I went on the trip, but if you guys want to go fishing, I go take pictures and then share them when you come back. He's like, no, just go. And then it started becoming like this thing. I'm like, okay, I'll go. Like, let's just stop. So I go out there and they put me with all the garb and everything. And they give me and I have my own teacher. Like I have my own tutor there. And he's showing me like, this is what your muscle does and blah, blah, blah. And he goes, just, kind of casual. And I was like, he goes, wow, that was really good. I go, yeah, go ahead and make a wrist joke. Go ahead. Like it's not my first time. He's like, no, no, no. It was, it was really, really good. And the guy next to the other part of my team had his tutor. He's like, yeah, that was really good. I go, okay. I go, you guys. He goes, no, I'm totally. He goes, can you do it again? I go, yeah, I can do it again. I go, I'm not going to because I feel stupid. Like this is a joke. I go, he goes, honestly, he goes, try it with this pole. And I was like, and I did it. And he's like, okay, that is amazing. And everybody there now, unless they're all in on the joke, they're like, oh my God, that was amazing. I go, okay, you guys are idiots. That was the easiest thing outside of, wiping my butt. I go, I don't know why that's so great. Like, I go, doing this. He goes, oh my God, that was great. I go, okay, enough. I go, like, stop. I go, everybody be quiet. I go, let me just sit and kind of. And so they left me alone. I was out there in, I'm going to say maybe thought, because they had the whole garb, they cover your whole leg and, the hat and the whole bit. And for 3 hours, Jack, 3 hours solid, they left me alone. They left me alone. And every so often, I'd catch a fish and they would take it off and we throw it back. It was a catch and release. And so the guy's like, okay, Jim, we're ready to come in. I'm like, I just got here. I go, he's like, no, you've been out there 3 hours. I go, I've been out here how long? Because I didn't have my watch. I mean, I just didn't want to get it wet. He goes, you've been out there 3 hours. I go, I've been out here for three hours. And everybody looked at me like I'm speaking like French. I go, oh, all right. I was relaxed. I don't know where I went. Like, I don't know where my head was, but I was moving, I was doing all the stuff with the line that I'm supposed to.
Now you know
I
why they do it.
But nobody's ever talked about that. Like when Otis would try to teach us fishing, he can go, it's super relaxing. It will bring you to another place of tranquility. Like nobody talks about that, or
Right.
even that there's a possibility that you could feel that. I had the best time. And so my own buyer, my associate buyer was with me. He's like, dude, you were out there for 3 hours. I go, I promise you, it felt like I was out there 10, 15 maybe. I go, what was I doing out there? Like, I wasn't doing anything weird, was I? He's like, no, you're just doing your thing. And I was like, I was relaxed. Honestly, I had the most fun. That was one of the most fun trips I
That's
could.
so cool.
Fishing. Now, I didn't go back. I mean, I haven't done it since. It's only been a couple of years, but like, Jack, fishing,
I,
fishing,
I can't
fishing.
imagine. Not
Fishing.
you.
I eat fish, but I don't touch them. I mean, I don't know. I know nothing about fish.
You like sushi?
Yeah,
Oh, do you eat sushi
I
or do you
do.
eat sashimi?
No, I eat sushi,
Okay, I eat sashimi.
of course.
It's good. Okay, so
It's like
really
candy.
quick because I got to wrap this up. We've been on for quite a while.
All right. All
Okay,
right. So
wait a
there's been
minute.
a bunch of questions, and I always
You
feel bad.
realize how long we've been on?
No, I have no idea.
We've just passed an hour.
Yeah, but I thought we were going to do something like that.
It it doesn't feel like that.
You
I'm
know what? They've asked a bunch of good questions. How do you answer all of them? How do you
okay.
not miss it?
Let me go through some of them. Hold on.
And we can just go through them quick.
Up. Okay.
How do you do you scroll back? Like, how do you do it?
Yeah, I can scroll my two fingers on the trackpad
Okay.
up and down.
Oh,
Okay.
I have to get ready for work too.
I put the question on the screen. What is your
Okay.
husband's name?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yours, of course, it would be yours. He's not my husband. We're not legally married. So even though it's been like what, 30 years, 32 years, um, and his name is Matt. I think is that weird that he's not
Uh,
my husband? And I just didn't. I don't know. It wasn't important. Don't you think that's weird, Jack?
what? What's weird?
That I don't think it's important that we are married. I mean, maybe because
No,
we don't have kids. I don't know. I don't. I just don't care. I mean, I don't
no,
care.
I didn't. I didn't. Yeah, they like. I don't know. I think after a certain point, you're like, whatever. We're always. I mean, we're together, or he's always around. What does a piece of paper have anything to do with it? What
Yeah,
everybody says.
but 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 I know that's my point of view. I know others feel differently, and I
No,
want
that's a very popular. It's like, look,
no,
I
no,
love that person. That person
yeah.
loves me. What is
But
the paper going to do?
here's
Cut
why.
us?
I still no. I that's my viewpoint. But I still think that people should have the same rights. I do feel that. I don't that people should have the same rights is more important than whether I get married or ever. And I'm not as particular about. We've had this conversation in the very beginning. You're like, well, like we should, straight people should have the word marriage. I'm like, okay, have it. I don't care. Like, but I should still have the same. But I know lots of people that don't feel that. So I know I'm not a good person for that. So I don't.
No, but a lot of people agree the same way you feel.
Yeah, I
That's
just
all.
don't. I don't.
I'm not saying everybody.
Here's mine. I don't care what people think about it because
Right.
there's nothing I can do about it.
But if you did, you'd get married. That's all.
If I did what?
If you cared what people thought, you guys
I
would get
don't know that
married.
I don't know that that's why people would get married. I don't know that that's why people get married. I don't know. I don't have that, but I don't know that it's that. I don't think
Okay.
it's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you feel that's fair, right?
Yeah. I mean, your thoughts are a little different than mine, but I totally understand.
Well, yeah,
Totally
because
agree with
you
why
grew
you
up
think that.
straight. Like you grew up like you didn't go, "Hey, I'm supposed to do what when I get older?" Like I'm
Right.
not doing that. You were like, "Sign me up." And so like, yeah, you're very different. And so your mindset from the very beginning is different. And expectations are different,
Right.
right? You're
Nope.
expected.
Totally get it. Totally
Yeah.
get
And
it.
so like we just had different expectations.
Okay. Is Tammy the only Scalfani at JFC? Is that just for clarity?
Oh God, I don't know. Is that a new one? All right. Just for
Guys, is Tammy the only Scalfani at? No,
no, there's lots of
Liz is.
Scalfanis.
Liz is also Charles' wife.
Yeah, but there are other Scalfanis in the US. There's a ton of them
No, I mean just in our family.
that are related to us.
I don't know if they're related.
I met a third cousin, last name Scalfani.
Well, all right. In our immediate family, that's all we got is Liz
Oh
and
yeah, yeah,
Tammy.
yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. Let me see here. See what else is asked. Uh let's see. What we already answered that one. Do do do.
You
Can we
still
hear
do
about
that.
oh,
You
there
still
we
do
go.
that. You still do that. You still make that little sound when you're thinking. You make a little tune. You know you do that?
So
You don't know? You've done that your
just
entire
like
life.
it's better than going, um,
No,
uh,
wait.
um,
That is not why you started doing it when you were a little kid. You've done it your entire life. Don't spin it like it's something that you
I have
do.
no freaking idea why I do it. What?
I didn't say anything.
Oh,
I was debating on whether I should argue that point, but I realized it's not worth it.
okay. Can
It's
we
not a
hear
bad
about
thing.
what?
It's not a bad thing.
Okay. Can we hear about Jim's tattoos?
Yeah, I forget I have them.
Can you show us the ones you can?
I can.
Not all of them, but show us
No,
whatever you can.
no. Jack, I don't have one on my butt. I mean, it's like just, but are
I don't
they?
know if you got a tramp stamp, dude.
Yeah, no, I don't have one. I don't have a count. So um, this one is Alaskan, Alaskan
Right.
art, and this one is, and it goes this way, and it's my whole sleeve. It started out as so. My brother-in-law is a tattoo artist, well-known tattoo artist, and he created a canvas, charcoal on canvas, and it was about my life. And it was probably one of the first times I kind of thought, God, my life is really not the normal the life. And so, because we were just talking, and he's like, I would like to do your my version of what I hear and see on canvas. So there are different parts of this that mean different things,
Don't you
but
have something regarding mom on you?
yeah, that represent parents.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, and so I've had these tattoos. God, I forget how long I got them. Um, this one was a late '90s, and this one the on the sleeve, which is 44 hours. 44 hours, Jack.
Wait,
44.
you broke that up, right?
4 sessions. 4. totaling 44. Oh my God, I would never do that again. I like them. I love them. I would never, if you showed me, go, this is what you're gonna look like, you're gonna love it. And this is what it's gonna feel like. Do you want to do it? No. I go, I don't want to do it. I'll keep the canvas. Never. It. I saw Jesus here, here, here.
Wait, where was the one you told me you saw Jesus? You got
And
waxed.
I did have a hallucination, but it was because I took drugs during it to kind of numb it out. It was the only time Christine, who had cancer, she gave me something, and I didn't know
Was it a
what it was.
mushroom?
It was Dilaudid, and
Painkiller?
it's the most.
That's the strongest one out there.
She had stage 4 cancer. It was the most, and they're tiny, tiny. So I took two. Like, how strong could it be? It's only this big. So I took two. And then she's like, because she had stage 4 cancer, she's like, they're not really strong. Take this one, and it acts like a kicker. So I'm like, all right. So I took two tiny little, super tiny, pop, pop, and then the kicker. And I'm like, and I guess time passed. I threw up all over everything, and everything is sterile, right? I threw up all over the floor, where I was sitting, the tattoo artist, my brother-in-law, all over everything, everything. I don't, and it took like a bunch of people to come, and I was like, and I finished in a bedroom. I wound up in a bedroom, and I'm like, and my arm was bloody because he was tattooing really deep. He has a heavy hand,
Right.
and it's wrapped, and it's just a bloody mess. And
Wait,
I was like,
did you feel any pain?
I don't know. I mean,
I can't
I don't
remember.
know. I don't remember. Jack,
Okay,
I don't even know. I
I'm
don't know.
talking about when you had okay, there's a little area. Well, men and women have that area, but men have it from the scrotum to the
Wow,
butthole.
boy. Well,
Remember
you
you
talking
had
about
it
the taint?
waxed?
You talking
Remember?
about the taint?
What?
You don't know it has a name?
No, I don't
God,
freaking call it anything.
it's got a name. It has a. They call it the taint.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. No.
Well, I mean, Dave
I
didn't come
call
up
it
with it.
don't touch. That's all I call it.
What? Why are you touching your taint? Like, why are you even having a conversation about it?
I'm joking, nobody touches that area.
Well, oh, not
But
even your
you
wife?
had it waxed. Remember? That's the
Yeah,
first time you saw Jesus.
yeah, that was
Like,
pretty painful. I
you
forget.
said you came off the table.
Yeah, it was pretty painful, and
You
I've never done it again.
yeah,
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
I
painful.
would never do it. I You did the most you're a bigger man than I am, dude.
I wouldn't
That
do that.
that hearing it scared me. Oh, how do you keep your goatee majestically black?
I dye it. So I color
Not
it.
he refrains from food, he uses dye. That's what he
No,
means.
I color it, because my beard would probably be all white
Like this.
and whiter, probably. I mean, I've never. I mean, it you know, and you can tell even like white, but you can't see it. It looks like I'm bald. So here's why I haven't shaved my head. So in my office, I have a TV. I don't use it. It's mounted to the wall. I don't use it. Just there. All the offices have it.
Right?
And I was picking up something, and I got up and I bashed my head on it. Bashed it, and I was like, and I just stood there, and I'm like, that's gonna leave a lump. So I, put like, tissue on it, make sure that it's not bleeding. And so then, flash forward, I'm ready to go, and I have like, it's not ready to be shaved. I'm like, okay, so I have to wait until it's better before I can shave it.
Healed. Got it. What shaver brand do you use?
Me?
Yeah.
I have two. I use the brand Harry's for my
Oh, Harry's
face,
has one?
a shaver.
A head shaver.
Oh no, I use razors.
Oh, you use razors? Oh no,
I
I
think
have I have the one Chaw has, and I have one called Baldy.
Baldy.
Yeah,
You have a
it's
brand called Baldy.
that's the brand. I didn't name it.
I know, but why would someone buy? Why would I don't know? I think that's all right. I don't get it.
Spelled BAWLDY.
BAW. Oh, Baldy. How do you spell it normally? BAU.
BALDY.
Oh, right. BAL.
Right.
So yeah, that's how I keep it. In fact, I just got through doing it today because you know, it takes a little while to kind of like not be so black. But yeah, I just haven't come to terms with going natural yet. So okay,
What the frick, dude?
I'm
That's
like
twice. I've never heard your dogs ever.
Dickory. That is the creepiest. I just that is the creepiest thing. I've got chills all over my body. That is
You
creeping
can
me.
look it up, guys. Basenjis don't bark. So
They
for them to
yodel.
bark,
They yodel, but they don't bark. I didn't even know he could do that. How come he doesn't do that when I
do
come home?
you do you think do you think your dog can tell that something's going on here? Whenever
No, they're going back and forth with the squirrel. But I don't even matter
okay,
unless
so
I have food in my hand. All right, so we
I
get
guess
all the.
um Michael Caine says or the gooch. I guess that area is called the gooch also.
Oh,
I
all
guess.
right.
I I didn't know there was one freaking name for it. Everybody's coming up with like 12. Um yeah, I've kind of skimmed through everything.
All right.
What was that sound? Oh, do you want to tell Michael Caine what that sound was?
What sound?
The bark.
Oh yeah, that was my dog barking. That
Yeah,
never barks.
like
I saw one. Wait, I saw one about Trump. How come you didn't ask that one?
because I didn't think you'd want to get into it. I didn't think
Well,
you'd
like
care.
my whole thing is I'm trying to be truthful and I can answer
All right, here
anything.
you go. Read it.
Like, Simon, come here, baby. What is it?
Oh, that wasn't it. Hold on, wrong one. It was the other one.
Hi, baby. You okay? Yeah. You got scared, huh?
I
Dickory.
can't find the Trump one now.
I
It was
think
a
it
Korean.
was.
I'll look for it. Read that one.
Yeah.
That one.
What? God loves all his children, including gays and lesbians. Some conservative Christians don't understand that. Yeah. I mean, it's funny, it's such a different experience when you're in the church and then you're not in the church. And then when you're around people who are super close to you and they're identify as Christians, go to church, and and then they're like, "God, they just are." They're like, "God, you seem like a normal person," and I think as people get to know someone, it is so not special. it's just it's look, a lot of people have different lives, and they have a lot of different colorful lives, but my life is just so boring and average, and you could
Oh, that's
swap
a
me
bunch of
out.
crap. These people will be blown away by what you're going to reveal to them on the
I know, but that's
all
different.
the aspects.
But that's different. The gay thing is super easy.
Wait, from the stage to the gay to the career choices, all
Yeah,
that is going to be mind blowing.
yeah,
They're
but
not
that
used
is
to
it's
that.
mind blowing for me. When I write it all out, I'm like, oof, guy, I made some I made some interesting choices, and you know, so I mean, it's always when you see it all together, like, oh, okay, well, it's a little bit of a mess. I can see that.
Right, right.
No, but I don't walk around, and I think I talk about that. although not eloquently, that I am not my experiences. I'm I'm who I am because of them, but I'm not. They don't define who I am. So okay,
There's your Trump.
all right. So what Carol Lee now has made up excuse for why I don't
Wait,
talk.
wait, wait. What are you
What?
reading?
Oh, I'm. Which one are you reading?
The Trump one I put on the screen.
Oh, oh. Well, how? Where is it? Oh, that one. I believe Trump is on the Epstein files, and that he's not releasing them.
That's 3 times, dude.
There's Diggory. Um, I mean, I think so too.
You know anything more than
Hey,
that? I
are you
think.
all done? I am. I'm in a live podcast, but
Oh, I'll let you go.
all right, all right,
All right, we'll sign off right now.
all right. Well, then we'll answer those questions. Maybe we just answer them afterwards.
Wait, what? After what?
All the questions about any other questions that weren't answered. I just feel weird not answering them.
No. There, we got some of the. We highlighted some of them.
All
Go
right.
ahead and answer this one first.
All right.
So,
So, look, think, I think so too. Like, that was easy. I mean, I think so too. I
you
mean, my
think
thing
Trump?
is, I don't know why he's in there, but I mean, like, just get it all out. I mean, let's find out why. Like,
That's so
and
weird.
honestly, if there's nothing in there, I'm like, okay, well, there's nothing in there. Move on.
Well, I think it's Israel. I think it's protecting Israel. I
Israel.
think it's the high officials in Israel. I think they have them by the nut hairs,
Wait, you
and they're
think?
like,
Wait. Are we talking about Jeffrey Epstein files?
"Yeah,
Oh,
Israel."
have we talked about Israel's connection to Epstein?
No, but he is connected.
Oh,
I
I'm
believe the officials in Israel are in the files, and they're like, "You don't release those." And Trump's like, I think Trump's at their beck and call. That's what I
wait.
believe.
All right. Let me just echo this back to make sure that I understand. You think one of the most powerful people on the planet, who has a gazillion people to protect him all the time, says, "I better follow those instructions"?
Did you know you can't have a government contract, your company, unless you sign a piece of paper that says your company in no way talks bad about
Jack,
Israel? It's
Jack.
all about Israel.
All right. You didn't answer my question. Do
What?
you think this person, and we know a little bit about him, he's been president before, is afraid? Like, he's like, "Oh, okay, I'll do that." Like, I mean, is that? I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's he's being
Wait,
told by.
he's already been in pictures with Jeffrey Epstein. It's not like we didn't know he knew him.
Yeah, but
You
that's not
really
answering.
think he's not releasing it because he's in there?
I
Everybody's
don't.
already got him in
The correct answer is
there.
I don't know. I don't know. I can guess, but I don't know. But the part that I'm not understanding is that you think that, forget the Israel connection, because I can't argue that. That's not anything I've heard. But you think that he's.
I think he's
You're,
protecting.
wait, let me get it out. I didn't get it out yet. I realize I'm stuttering, but let me see if I can get it out. You think Israel, the size of Jersey, and I'm sure it's either bigger or smaller, it doesn't matter. I'm being hyperbolic. The size of Jersey is saying to our president, one of the at least three most powerful people on the planet, and that you better not let any of that information get out. And he said, "I promise I won't."
No, I think Israel has something on him.
What could possibly,
Dude, I
what
don't
could he
know.
possibly care about?
Well, they
I mean,
already have him be wait, the left already says he's a child molester. So what does it matter if he's in the files? Because they've already said he's in the files. Elon Musk already says he's in the files. He's been in pictures with the
so
Jeffrey.
you're making my point. You're just now arguing my point.
Wait, no, I think Israel is also in the files, And I think Israel's like, okay, so if the files get released, we're telling the world you did this.
So, okay,
That's
so
what
let's
that
back
is.
up. But there's a lot in there. There's a lot to unpack. So you're saying that Israel is afraid that Israel is in the files, and that I read that file, I'm like, oh my God, there's a country in here. In these files, Israel is in here.
I, I
Like, why
just
would they be in there? Like, what could they possibly, why would they care how they are shown when, if you hate Israel, like, what could they care about? Like, what is it? I'm missing
okay.
that.
So
What
why
do you
is
think?
he not released then? Why?
No. Wait. I hear you, and that's a good question. I'm trying to get there. But like, why would Israel even care if they're in the files? Like, put another
Okay,
country in there.
okay.
But like,
I think there's stuff we don't know. That's all. I think there's something bigger that we don't
then
know.
child molestation or child pornography? Like, what could be bigger than that?
I have no idea.
And so my point is that, Jack, is if it doesn't, like, why would Israel even care if they're in files that most believe don't even exist?
Okay,
Like
when
what?
it comes out, I'll tell you. When we find out the reason why, I'll tell you.
But don't. But when you're thinking this, aren't you going, Israel, those powerful small people, like
I don't
they're telling the president of the United States, whether we voted for him or not, he's still one of the most powerful people on
wait.
the planet.
Did you know Israel has given hundreds of thousands of dollars to everybody in Congress? Everyone.
Everybody does. My company does. My company does on both sides, left and right. My own company does. It comes out of my budget. So yeah, everybody does that. So that doesn't mean anything.
I just think
And
there's
if I
something
thought it could
bigger.
help me, I would do it.
Well, so that's my answer. I don't think it's about Trump being in the Epstein files. I think somebody has something on him, forcing him not to release because
But you
they're in
think
the
it's
files.
a country.
Israel's very persuasive, dude.
Well, I
Oh my
mean, there are a
God.
lot of persuasive countries out there. So I mean, but you picked you picked an ally, and you picked one of the smallest. Picked one of the smallest.
Right. Yep, that's what I believe. I I believe Biden's dead. I
You
don't know if
believe
I
Biden's
told you.
dead? I'm sorry. Did we just move from Israel to Biden like in
So
a heartbeat?
I believe some crazy stuff, dude. The
Okay.
moon.
Okay. At least you're there. But at least now I can go, okay. So he does realize it's a little bit of a spectacular. All right. I
Okay,
feel better. I feel better. But like, wait, once you at least go, hey, I believe some crazy stuff. I'm like, okay, he's not, at least he's like, he understands it's a little off the beaten path.
okay.
That's
Let me give you why. Okay,
all. Okay.
Biden was Biden said a week before he dropped out. He
Right.
told the public, word for word. I watched the video.
Right.
I will never drop out. I won't drop out.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
He drops out.
Right.
The signature's not his.
Which
It doesn't
signature?
match his
Oh,
signature
the signature.
on the letter.
Because wait, all right, let me just back up.
What?
So, no, I'm not arguing yet. You can't.
I
Don't get
haven't given you
upset.
all the.
Oh,
I
all right,
haven't
go ahead.
finished.
All right, all
The
right.
letter he signed that he didn't sign was released on X. Why
Okay,
would you release it on X? The first place it was released. You're a Democrat president.
I
Why
don't.
would you go on a conservative website to release a letter stating you're pulling out? Somebody else did it. Somebody
Wow,
wrote that letter.
those are real big leaps.
Oh no. Oh no. Get Matt Hillary, I could totally see
Okay,
her
all right,
writing the letter,
look,
auto
look.
penning it,
Okay,
killing him.
okay, but killing him, not like just getting him out of the race,
Oh
but
no.
killing him.
No, he's dead. He's gone. Trump even said
All right.
on record he died in 2020.
I
I don't
think
know
he
where.
was meaning that figuratively.
No. But
Oh, all
whatever.
right, because I heard him talk about it, and I
No.
think,
He meant like gone.
okay, all right.
But I think it's that letter. Why would there's no reason to go on a conservative website to pull out of the presidential race?
I mean, okay, all
CNN
right.
should have got it first.
I mean,
logically.
I don't. First of all, there's so much I don't even know where to start. So let's start with the fact that his signature. How old is he? A million and one. How old is he? How old is Biden?
I don't know. I don't know. One poop in his pants from 10,000 years.
And
I
you're
don't know.
saying his signature looked a little different
No,
than
I didn't say a little different. I didn't do
his
that.
signature looked different.
Yeah.
The fact that he can hold a pen, look, and I voted for the guy. So the fact that he can hold a pen and the fact that he could sign his name, like we all saw that debate. Like the fact that he was signing, I'm like, the fact that he spelled the name right, like,
I'm just saying.
and I do believe, and I've seen, you know, other leaders in the Democrat Party say that they really did kind of tell him to get out because that was the right thing to do.
And he said he wouldn't. And then a week later, magically on
Because,
X,
but
he announces he's dropping out.
But if you listen to all the interviews with his leadership, they didn't have a choice. Like they were like the Democrat leadership was going to go. We're going to push you out. Like it's time. Like he said he wasn't going to run twice. He shouldn't have run a second time.
I'm just saying that's what I feel.
But I understand. But I don't know that I would have said, yeah, they killed him. Like that's a
Well,
leap. That's like a
they got
leap.
a doorknob with my name on it. Come
But
on.
here's mine. If that was true, and I'm a Republican, and you've seen some of the Republicans, why wouldn't I get that out and start to go after that? Like they're going after, in my head, they've gone after Hillary's emails many times. Why not go after that? If Biden is dead, like just bring him out, and if he can't find it, like that's an easy one to disprove.
Why has not one person been arrested since he became president? Not one person. All this corruption,
What? Oh, okay.
insider trading,
All right, all right.
illegal
So this
emails.
is a deeper thing. So we've gone off from you do have some bold beliefs, and you have bold beliefs. And here's the good part. The part that I do love, that you do love the country, even though how we get there, you and I are different. But we both know we want our children to be protected,
Yeah,
have good health systems,
we all
good
want the same.
education. Yeah, we do. How we get there is a little messy,
Right.
but and I want your family to be healthy and grow, and your church to be healthy and grow and be happy and have kids and enjoy the holidays, whether it be Hanukkah or Christmas. Like I want you to have all the same health benefits that everybody gets, and I want everybody to have that. The little bits and pieces along the way are going to be. I just don't think they're interesting, but I know you. I know my counterparts in other political parties, whether they're right, left, or center, they all like I haven't met anybody that says I want to destroy the US. I want to destroy what we love about the US. I want to get rid of baseball and apple pie and all the black and white movies that we grew up with, or the color movies that like they want to get rid of being an Americanism, what America is. I haven't met anybody that. How the little bits and pieces are a little bizarre, even on my side. So but I know at the end of the day, we both picture the same type of America. Now, some people see it a little different, but they still want peace and happiness. And I think having lots of different people, because I'm different. So if I don't feel that way, where am I going to live? So naturally, I'm going to feel that way. So I see that as, and I find comfort in diversity. I just don't feel like I'm alone. That's all. And I'm not, diversity is, different. I find comfort in when I'm in a room full of, you know, 20 straight white guys from the South, and they're all 6 foot and married 2 children.
Right.
I'm going to stick out, and they're going to see that I stick out. And even though when I was in Walmart, there was a lot, they were amazing people, and
They always
they
respected you.
they never even, it wasn't a thought, but
Good for
it,
them.
the issue was in my head, it wasn't in theirs, right? Because I know I'm like, yeah, I would have liked to have grown up straight. God, I really like when I was 3 and 4 and 5, I wanted to be them. I wanted to be 6 foot, and oh, by the way, I wanted hair, and so I didn't get that. Like I just didn't get that. I didn't get that dice. I didn't. I rolled the dice, and I didn't. I crapped out, and so I got something that was a little more difficult. And now that I've been with it for a while, I'm kind of like, yeah, it kind of like works for me. But I understand if I haven't been around someone that has 15 arms, when I see someone that has 15 arms, I'm a little thrown by it. And so, but yeah, I mean, I think I'm used to people, I'm used to people not looking like me, sounding like me, not sounding like anybody. And so I feel comfortable about that.
All right, before we get on another tangent, we got to let these people go. Enjoy their Saturday.
All right, go
I've
enjoy your
been
Saturday.
I've been live since 10 a.m.
Oh my God. I don't know
So
what
for
that
the
means.
past 10, 11, 12,
All
1.
right. Well, thank you for
Well,
having, thank you. I appreciate it.
all right. So anyway, uh, subscribe to his podcast channel, whatever, right there, and we'll do this again sometime. We'll do other topics. Let people. I'm trying to. Whoops. Let Jim talk about. Oh, Atreus. What? He hasn't seen Atreus. He's still in California, so he can't comment on Atreus because he hasn't seen his nephew or his great nephew. Excuse me.
Mm. All right.
Anyway, all right. I love you, brother,
I love you too.
and we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you. Oops. Thank you for being in the chat. Sorry, it got a little bumpy there. I wasn't looking at you guys as often as I'd like to, but we're just trying to get this down. Pretty good here. Took my daughter.
And
Okay.
and I accept your apology about your point of view.
I'm sorry. What? My
I
nose.
said I accept.
My nose itches.
I love you.
All right. Love you too.
Talk to you later.
Bye bye.
Bye.